Brickheads, Scott with 36 Bricks here, and this is my city. Let's check it out.
Everybody, Scott with 36 Bricks here, and welcome to my live stream. Just a couple things I want to go over. More, please. Let's get started. Hello, everybody. Hope you guys are hearing me okay. Had some issues with my sound. Now it's all wonky. Don't know if you're hearing echoes or anything like that. I'm going to, let's see. Give me 1 second, guys. All right, so I'm going through playback, and it doesn't look like there's echoes or anything like that. So all right, so we will officially wait to see if anybody chimes in, and then if no one chimes in, I will go ahead and pick one of my mocks. I realize that I've been picking mocks and then not finishing them, and then they sit there, and then I don't, I move on to a new mock, and then I have to, push those to the side, and then those don't get worked on or anything like that. So I want to start finishing up or working on the mocks that I currently have instead of moving on to others. Because I feel like nothing's getting accomplished, and then I feel like I get overwhelmed because I've started stuff and haven't finished them, and all that. So, so we'll see how everything goes. So, hope everybody is doing awesome. I am doing well. It is actually rather cold. We did have frost over the overnight. So everything was frosted over, which was a lot of fun this morning. But nevertheless, lots and lots of good times. So yeah, so that's what we have planned today. My essentially my overall plan is viewer's choice on current MOCs. So what would you guys like me to build out of the MOCs that I've currently been working on? Let me know. Do I have 2 of those up? Oh, go live. Okay. And then I'm actually going to click that. Okay. So I will give it a few more minutes. Again, hopefully you guys are doing awesome. When the night, or when the stream is calm, and the parts are dark, in the light, the MOC will see. All right. So, any ideas on what you guys want me to build? I will list them in the comments. So, we have Stark Tower, Friends Apartments. We have my arcade. How do you spell arcade? What else? We have the Boutique Hotel. What else do we have going on? That is currently in production. I don't want to start anything new. I'm going to hold off on the hospital there for a little bit. I have finished the town hall. I need to actually do a video on that. What else? Mos Eisley's Cantina. Mos Eisley's Cantina. Let's see. Mos Eisley Cantina. I think those are all the current MOCs that I have in production. So yeah. All right, I will put those up. Hey, Matt, how's it going? Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. welcome. How are you doing, man? Are you sunburnt? How was your vacation? I saw pics online. Super excited and jealous, man. Like, you live it up on those trips. So I am excited that you were able to get away. How long did you go for it? Was it 2 weeks or just one? Hope that as well. While you're thinking about that, what MOC would you like me to work on? The Stark Tower, Friends Apartments, Arcade, Boutique Hotel, or Mos Eisley's Cantina. Assuming you're playing my intro, LOL, I didn't hear it. Ugh. All right, let me see. See, when I push that, then I feel like I get echoes. Are you hearing echo? How about that? And then all right, did you hear it there? Can you hear me just fine? Let me know, because for whatever reason I've been having issues because I got this new headset. Yeah, there was an echo for a second, then no. All right, so we're good now. You can hear everything, 5 by 5. Can hear you, but nothing else. But so you couldn't hear you? Hello. Okay. So you heard me. Did you just hear? How about now? Third time's a charm.
Yay, woohoo, party time. Matt from Brix here. Yay, woohoo, party time. Matt from Brix here. Yay, woohoo, party time.
How about then? Okay, third time, yes, I hear it. Sweet score. Anyway, okay, so trip went very well. I did not get sunburned. I protected myself pretty decent. Sweet, man. That is awesome, dude. I'm glad you had a really good time. And again, you're not hearing any echoes or anything like that. I'm also going to switch to the other scenes to make sure everything's good on those, since I have you, if you don't mind. And then don't forget, you still gotta please pick one of the MOCs that you want me to go back to. All right, so how about this? So this, if I click this, shouldn't be, because this is the same. Wait. All right, this should be the same. Was 9 days on the boat itself. Cool. All right, so scene 2. How does it sound, and can you hear yourself?
Yay, woohoo, party time. Matt from Brix here. Yay, woohoo, party time. Matt from Brix here. Yay, woohoo, party time.
All right, so scene 2, you heard just fine, right? Scene 2 sounds good, and yes, I hear audio clip. All right, cool. Okay, so that is the on the other side of the room, so I need to go grab that. So how Friends Apartments is going to work is I have not built the actual set yet, so we are going to build that first, and then take that once I'm done building that. I will shoot a review, and then we will build we will combine it into my central perk. because I left the 2 top floors empty for that. So let me go get that, and then we will go from there. I'm still waiting on an extension cord. I should have probably gone wireless, but they were like 3 times the price of this headset. So I'm going to set this down. I'm going to play some music for you. That way you have something to listen to, and then we'll go from there. All right, so we are going to be rocking out the Friends apartments. So your trip was good. That's awesome, man. You didn't get sunburned. Got in a lot of sights, picked up a lot of souvenirs. All that kind of jazz. Oh. All right. And thank you for your comment on the zoo build, and thank you for your entry. It was amazing. So, got a question for you though. I have looked on every single video of yours pertaining to the art museum, and I can't find where to send it. So, how do I submit to your art gallery if you don't post like a PO box or something? Oh, that was awesome. I'm a slob. I'm working on that though. Actually, I didn't really shop much myself, but others in my group definitely did. How many people did you go with? I think I saw a picture of you and a woman. I don't know if that's your mom or I can't remember. She might have been blonde. I can't remember age, so I apologize. Yes, the idea is to have folks email me or DM me via Insta, and I provide my address. I don't have a P.O. box, so don't want to list publicly. Okay, then can you message me on Discord the address? You gotta set up that P.O. box, buddy. Get on it! Jump on it. Jump on it. I mean, to be honest, it's kind of the same thing, because if you're telling people your address, those who inquire, but I do understand. I get it. Yeah, because I was like, I knew you were on vacation, and I've been you saw me build it on stream, and it's sitting right over here, and I'm like, oh crap, I gotta send it in. I I have it right here. I got to send it in, and then I finally started looking around on your site or your pages and stuff, and I was like, where's the address? We had 7 adults in the group, myself, one of my best friends, my mom and stepdad, and 3 family members or family friends. Awesome. That's super cool, dude. Like, I really can't wait to go on our trip to Disney World. I am super excited about it. All right, so 1, 2, 3. There's 5. Where's 4? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let me make sure because I have a couple. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. All right, so going backwards, going to start placing these in the box. So 15. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Alright, it's not embellishing to say we all definitely needed a vacation. We really had a great time and just left work and everything else behind. That's not embellishing at all. We all need vacations, man. We all need vacations. Like, it's kind of a, you know, that's what's kind of driving people nuts is they don't feel like they can go out and do stuff, you know. So I totally understand. Embellish. I honestly don't think it's embellishing at all. Food was amazing. Great shows and entertainment. The island stops were cool. Sounds just based on that, you went amazing, great, cool. So were the stops not as great as the rest of this stuff? Sounds like you had a better time with the food, the shows, and entertainment. Just based on that statement. I mean, I obviously don't know, but yeah. And that's usually the case because you're on the ship more than you're in the stops. Like one of the or the only cruise like that I've been on was I went on a cruise to Mexico. It was Cabo San Lucas, Puerto Vallarta, Mazatlan, and it was like one other stop. I can't remember. Ensenada, I think, maybe. And I mean, I had more fun on the ship than I did, you know, with anything else. I think the issue though is like we just hopped in a cab and then just went and asked the cab, hey, you like take us to touristy places, and like we went to, you know, markets and a few other places, but I didn't really feel like it was all that great. And then I saw people like we didn't go to places with everybody on the ship. So I feel like if we would have probably had a better time, if that makes sense. So like if I ever go on a cruise and we go to a exotic location like that, I think we would definitely kind of stay with the crowd and be like, all right, where is the ship, people going, I want to go there, instead of just kind of going off on our own. I think that was a mistake. I mean, we saw nice places and we did some cool things, but I feel like we would have probably had a better time. And then, mind you, I mean, I was like 14 at the time. No, I wasn't. Because it was just after my brother passed away. So I was like 12, 13 years old at the time. So it wasn't like, I mean, I was an adult. So that probably played a factor too, if that makes sense. LOL. I'd already been to Puerto Rico, so I didn't really care about that stop. I used that as a personal day to go to pool and do a spa massage appointment. Bougie. You've got a spa and a massage. I'm just kidding, my friend. I'm just kidding, buddy. No, dude. Yeah, honestly, if you don't care about the port, that's almost like better than anything because nobody else is there. When you're at port, everybody's off the ship. Like you're done. Because I can't remember what port it was, but I do remember this. I remember that we got off at one point and we went in and the Mexican military was out and in full force. Like they had AK-47s and all that because like I guess a high priest had just been killed. And so like we saw those and we were like, yeah, we're going back to the ship. And when we got back to the ship, there was literally nobody there. So that's almost like a perfect time to go because you don't have anybody else there. I mean, it kind of sucks because you might be lonely unless you go with a bunch of family and stuff. But it's one of those things where, you could definitely enjoy the ship a lot better, because there's not so many people like around, if that makes sense. Yeah, it worked out really good, dude. The ship was pretty damn empty. Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's exactly it. Like the ship is empty, and you don't have to like worry about, lunch. You're almost getting the captain's treatment because, you are the only one there for lunch. Everybody's eating off ship because they're not going to come back to the ship during lunch. So you kind of have free range to kind of do your thing and check out the ship a little bit more because, there are some crowded parts and all that. I mean, from what I remember when I was, 12, I haven't really been on a cruise since, but I would like to take my wife on a cruise to Hawaii. I think that would be fun. Because you're out on the ship for a few days. The bad part about it is that you're pretty much on the ship more. You're on the ship more than you are on the islands. So it's one of those things where I'm like, as much as I'd love to do a cruise like that, I feel like it would be better just to fly there. It would take 5 hours, and then you're done. You know what I mean? You're there, and you can enjoy the islands. The next trip that my wife wants to take is actually a cruise to Alaska. And I've already priced it out. I just, I didn't have the funds to just go ahead and pull the trigger for her, but we'll get there. From what I understand, the cruise was only about 45-50% of capacity too, and it's a 4,000 or so person ship at 100%. Yeah. So it was pretty decent. Yeah, I mean, because a lot of people are still worried about travel, dude. I mean, they're still, there are some people who are like, we're over it, we're done, we're moving on. Others are like, nope, we're staying in our bubble. We're staying in our bubble. My father and stepmom did an Alaskan cruise years ago. He said it was really beautiful. Yeah. I thought about just going up ourselves and just doing our own thing, but I don't feel like we would enjoy ourselves as much. Because like with, it would be the four of us, which is good. Like we want to show the girls, but like, I mean, they're like, oh, mountains. We have those in California. Oh, snow. We can see that from our house. Oh, the ocean. That's cool, but, we didn't need to go on a cruise to see the ocean. But we'll see, because, we have a good chunk of change set aside for Disney. Probably way more money than we need. So it's one of the son of a gun. It is really cold right now, so to push this in sucks. So I'm hoping that, because we put a huge chunk of money aside because of the food plan. And it doesn't look like they're opening up the food plan anytime soon for whatever reason. So if that's like, we were setting that money aside for the food plan for Disney, but if they're not opening it up, then we're just going to do our own thing. And to be honest, when it comes to Disney, when you're doing your own thing on the food plan, you end up spending, or we will end up spending way less, because like we won't be eating at the nicer restaurants. Like the benefit, it's just, that's just kind of, we're not into a bunch of that, but since it's included in the plan, then we get it. But if it's not if we're not including it into the plan, or if we don't have a plan that includes it, then we're gonna just eat basic food and then splurge from time to time. Like we're not gonna sit there and have a sit-down dinner every single night like that. And we'd probably spend a lot less because we're not going to get an appetizer and all of that, and that's all pretty much incorporated into the plan. So we will see, though. We've set aside a good chunk of cash just in case. We're hoping that the meal plan, because we loved the meal plan so much, because we got to eat a lot of stuff that we typically wouldn't. But I mean, we're not gonna hold our breath. And like I said, if and when we do go, or not if and when, but when we do go, if we're not on the plan, then we'll just eat basic, the basic fare with a little bit here and there of extravagance. Mom and stepdad have already booked their next one, April 2023. They're doing a 14-day that will start in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and go through Panama Canal and end up in Los Angeles. Cool, they're coming out here. years ago. He said it was really, yeah. Anytime I've gone to Disney, it's with my parents' timeshare condo thing. So we've been able to get our own food and eat most meals. Then we've done a few special places. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. So with the meal plan, like we loved it. So we've only been to Disney World one other time, and that was for our honeymoon. So that was 15 years ago. So, I mean, obviously the plan is we're going back to, to take our daughters and stuff. So the mindset this time is to try to go to the same places. But honestly, like, if we don't get the meal plan, I don't know that we would. Because the girls are going to be so interested in going on the rides. Like, they don't care where they eat. I mean, my youngest wants pasta every single night. So, I mean, it doesn't... like I said, they don't really care. So... And, I know that some of the places that we went to were okay, but others were, like, fantastic, so we might hit up, like, the couple here and there. Like, the Bomba Buffet was amazing. I mean, that was so good. So we might hit there. I don't know if we would hit the I think it's Irish, the Irish buffet, but we would probably do more stuff like that. We'd probably, do more like buffet and, that way it's like one meal, one big meal over the course of the day, smaller meals, and then be done. So, but we'll see. I mean, we will see. We will see. We will see. I mean, if we end up spending the money, we spend the money. You know what I mean? We have it. But if we don't, then basically my point is, any money left over, we're actually going to use towards the next trip. And like I said, my wife wants to do an Alaskan cruise. So, I mean, I have already priced it out, and it's actually not bad. It's about the same price as Disney. But if we have a bunch of the money left over, then, cool. My mother is very fond of the Crystal Palace restaurant buffet at the Magic Kingdom. I don't know. Is that the... Because we did one, it was kind of like a buffet. Hold on. Crystal... it was... I don't think it was that one. Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't think it's that. No, yeah, it wasn't that one. I will look into that one, though, especially if you're recommending it. Because the crystal, so there was a buffet that we did. It was like a, based on like the Tom Sawyer theme, like, that kind of theme. And, it was like a character dining kind of situation. That was really, really cool. I think, the girls, I don't know if they would get a kick out of it because, they're kind of getting older. But it was still kind of neat because it was one of those, they brought you out food, but it was all you can eat. So they just continuously brought you out food until you were stuffed, and then you left. And then Bomba, like I said, Bomba was amazing. There was a buffet at it was like a Spanish-style resort that we went to. To be honest, I really don't remember anything about it, so it couldn't have been that good. It was probably pretty basic. couple of the other restaurants, I mean, a lot of the other restaurants we went to were just absolutely amazing. So we would love to go back to all of those. It's just, like I said, if it's not part of the meal plan, then we might, skip it, or because I mean, I just wish they had the meal plan and we could just start the process. But unfortunately, they don't have the meal plan, at least since. I mean, I haven't looked it up recently, but I don't think they have it available still. It would be amazing if they have. Alright, so let me actually, because I know I'm going to forget, let me look that up right now. Sorry, I want to read this real quick. I didn't see. Alright, I will read it later because you don't need to watch me read. That's just stupid. Alright. Yeah, Crystal Palace is actually a character dining one. We have pics of meeting Winnie the Pooh and Eeyore. And whatnot. That's cool. Yeah, I mean, the one that we went to was like, it was basically Thanksgiving food, and they, like I said, they brought it around to the tables. So, so it would be similar to like, what's it called? Like a Brazilian steakhouse where, they come around with the dish and they say, okay, and then you wave your hand and say, and they bring it to you, or you flip a card or whatever it is, and then go from there. And then there was characters. It didn't cost, like, it didn't take away, like, the character dining part didn't, because, like, with the Disney plan, the character dining is, like, ends up being 2 meals because of the characters or whatever, but it didn't retract 2 meals when we did it. Oh, was gonna ask you. So did you get your parts that you ordered? Have you gotten them yet? I still haven't gotten mine. I messaged them, and it was like, they were like, well, can you wait a couple more days and call us back? And I'm like, no, I've already been waiting 2 months. What are you talking about? They were like, well, we think it would be best because it's on its way. It might be there soon. Blah, 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 blah. Just wait a couple more days and it'll be there. And I'm like, no, I'm not. So either give me my money back or replace the order. Like, I'm tired of this. And she was like, well, keep in mind that if we place the order, it's still going to take another, they said 8 to 10 business days, but so they ended up placing the order, and then when I got the email, it said on the email the replacement order was going to take another 5 to 6 weeks. And I'm like, you guys don't know your butt from a hole in the ground. Like, I'm seriously, like, I don't know that I mean, I know they're changing up the plan or whatever, but I honestly don't know that I will ever order parts again from them. Yeah, last time I went was 2015, and there's been a lot of changes since. Yeah, absolutely. Like, it's just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. So I got the BAP order while I was gone from after Christmas, but my PAB order from 12/22 is still in DHL Mysteryland. Just yesterday, I followed up to my previous email with Lego. Just say the word, dude. Bitched them out. Is that what you were saying? Yeah, it's ridiculous. And their customer service has gotten bad. I'm sorry, it has not gotten better. Like, you sit there and have to go through this automated service, Sophia, which we all know is not a real person, going through a laundry list of questions, and you're like, just give me a real person already. Like, I don't want to deal with this automated person that is not actually talking to you. LOL, yes, that was what I was saying. Gotcha. I'm just getting the impression more and more that they just really don't care. And it's like, if you don't want us to order from you, that's fine. We won't. Because that's kind of where it's going. Like I said, I have, since COVID, I have literally not had an order that I have not had an issue with. It is pretty damn ridiculous that their entire system seems like it's collapsed over last 2 or so months, and so many folks' orders are so screwy. Yeah, I mean, even, but it's not just like bricks and pieces. I mean, the one boutique and the one hospital that I ordered is still out in limbo land somewhere. I mean, I've gotten the replacement, but, I mean, somebody enjoyed that set. And like I said, like when I contacted them, their response was, well, we want you to wait a little bit longer. And I'm like, well, I don't want to wait a little bit longer. I'm like, it's not right. How is it? And I get, in some parts I get it, but in others, like, how is it that Amazon can ship something from across the planet within a week, but Lego can't within a month? That's pretty. That's why I'm personally so glad I can't get to the Lego store, avoiding the mess of order. Wait. Oh, that's why I'm personally so glad I can get to a Lego store, avoiding the mess of ordering regular sets online too. Yeah, I won't do it again. Not unless I have to. I won't do it again. I know I'm on the opposite side here. Can't really see the build over on that other side. Not unless I switch the camera. I've actually thought about going back to the aerial view, but instead of the part view, just have a camera right here, pointing close, so you guys can see. I don't know. It's like I like having the camera on this side, but it's also difficult. I understand that it's a little bit difficult to see. Matt, did you hear what's going on with the Lego, the designer program issues? That's crazy too. So, I'll wait to see if you've heard about it. It's fine now, no worries. Cool. I think. You think what? Not sure, but I do recall that the Series 1 stuff is having all sorts of delays. Well, yeah. No. So there are people saying that some of them have gotten them, or they've gotten the sets, but the site keeps crashing for the instructions, and they can't get the instructions, so they don't know how to build it. So they're stuck with sets that they can't really build because there's no printable, there's nothing printed, and the only way to get the instructions is the set. Okay, so there's that issue. And then some people, they've got confirmation that it shipped, and they got confirmation that it got delivered. But it never got delivered to them, so they contacted customer service, and customer service said, "Sorry, we don't have any sets to give you." They didn't make more than what was ordered. So they're either having to do refunds. So people have waited this entire length of time to get those sets, to then be told, "Sucks to be you. Sucks to be you. Oh, damn. No, I had not heard that part of it. Yeah. Because Lego can't replace the set, they're basically just giving refunds. And it's like, I mean, I get that they wouldn't double the order or whatever, but you would think that they would go, okay, we need to add 10% at least, just in case there's issues. Nope. Nope. They're like, sucks.
Samurai sword on my back. You don't know how to act. Maybe you should relax. Maybe you should relapse. Just kidding.
Yeah, it's a total CF. A total CF. It's like, it's one of those things where I probably will not order from third round. As much as I want to, I don't think I will. And then I hope they figure out all the crap before, you know, I'm kind of glad that I'm part of the second round, so that hopefully they have all their, you know, together. That's pretty friggin' lame on their part. Yeah. And what sucks even more is, you know, people are going to be like, let's take advantage of this. We'll just say we never got it and then get our money back. Because people are shady as like that. Yeah. I can't remember. Did you order anything? Did you end up ordering anything? I got the bowling alley and then the Venetian houses. Series 2, I did the bowling alley. Never did commit to the windmill. Gotcha. Yeah, the bowling alley is awesome. See, it's like I want to use the hammer, but because there's brown underneath, I'm afraid that the brown is gonna break. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that set whenever it may be. Well, they're saying by the end of this year. So hopefully... Hopefully, but you know. Not gonna count my breath or hold my breath. What's the term? I'm not gonna hold my breath. I wanted 2 of the bowling alleys, to be honest, because I mean, I obviously don't know or won't know until I build it, but I do feel like it might be a little small. I think it only has, if I remember correctly, like 2 or 3 alleys. It doesn't have, like, you know, and then, like, the arcade is very small. You know, I don't think there's any pool tables or anything like that. And, like, I remember going to bowling alleys when I was growing up because my mom was a big bowler. So, it was, like, the only thing she, you know, did. And then as a teenager, I was in a league with her. Wasn't very good, but it was still a lot of fun. Yeah, I remember going to alley when it was with like 25 lanes. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, seriously, it was like 25, 30 lanes. I think I want to say they might have been more. There might have been like 50 lanes, but I can't remember. I mean, I remember doing that stuff as a kid, so I'm like, oh yeah. What? Oh wait, it's supposed to go. I didn't realize they were flipping it. Oh, there it is. I was like, am I missing a part? I'm trying to recall now myself, but if it's like just 3 lanes, that's definitely kind of lame. It's small bowling alley I have as part of my first floor of the entertainment complex has 2 alleys. Yeah. No, I want to say it's like 3. It has 4. So there's the alley there. So it actually has 4. But I mean, if you looked at them, I mean, I don't know how big. I mean, it's not that big. I mean, if you look at it, because each bowling alley is only 5 wide. If you don't account for the divider. I mean, so here's the bowling alley. See, and it's weird because if you look at it there's green, turquoise, orange. But then if you look at here, there's red and there's all these other colors too. So I'm curious as to what's actually going to come in it. I mean, I'm pretty confident that I have the pieces or you can easily expand it. But we'll see. We'll see when it gets here. That's about the same scale. Well, at least it matches. That's cool. I will probably expand it myself because that was my original plan. And then I think you were there for when I told you. You know that I've designed a I'm in the process of designing a skating rink. So that is in similar details or design to that build, just obviously way different because of skating. But I've been collecting parts and getting all that situated. Oh no, I had not heard of the skating rink. Indoor style? Yeah. I mentioned it during one of our hangouts. I mentioned it during the hall hangout that I was doing one in a similar style. Because I had ordered a bunch of the skates. Maybe it was the hall hangout I missed? Maybe. I need to schedule one for March. Another hall hangout. I was hoping to get a few things in. I didn't get as much in. But I did get some stuff. Because I picked up some of the stuff at the lug meeting. And then I picked up a few other things here and there. Most of my money, to be honest, most of the money that I spent this month went to the new computer, the new monitor, the new headset, technology, basically. That was this month's budget. But yeah, it could have been that.
It sound right, boy.
See what you miss when you're not there? We miss you, buddy. We miss you. But yeah, I need to schedule another one. Like 3 weeks ago, maybe? I was on the most recent one. Yeah, it was like 3 weeks ago. About that. Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of fun hanging out with everybody. So, I'm all about, you know. I need to check in with Dion, see how he's doing, because I haven't seen him in a minute. I hope they're okay. I know they were, like, in for a big storm. Oh. Yeah, from what I understand, weather here in New York State has been all sorts of wacky last week or two. Winter, then a spring-like, then freezing, winter, then spring-like. It's been weird here too. It's been like that here too. Like last night we had frost. We had snow. I think, I don't know if you saw the pictures in Discord, but what was it? Was it general? I think. You scroll up, yeah. So on the 15th, we had snow. Like we had what would be considered here blizzard snow. And yeah, if you look at general, and then on the 15th, yeah, I didn't see you comment. So if you scroll up to the 15th, you see the snow that we had. Now it's nothing like what you guys get, but for us, it's a lot. So we got all that, and then but by the morning, like that next morning or that next day, it was like 75 degrees out. So I mean, it was gone. And then last night we had a freeze, and like it didn't snow, but everything froze over. I mean, the weather's been extremely wacky. thought it was one over, but it looked weird in the picture. Yeah, it has. Pretty cray. Oh, you got that, you know, youngin lingo. It was cray cray. It was cray cray, y'all. At least it was pretty decent down here. At least it was decent down in the Caribbean during the cruise. Oh, yeah. I'm sure it was like amazing. Oh, shoot. Sorry if I drop off a few minutes. I'm multitasking with work too, catching up on stuff. No worries, but still watching around. No worries, man. I am probably going to head out soon. I'm gonna take a look. I'm gonna take a look at the next bag and see where we're at. And how many pieces. I'm coming up on bag 4, but I might end up heading out. Got a few things that I need to do, some videos I need to edit, all that kind of fun stuff. Gotta grab lunch, and then I gotta, of course, pick up my daughters from school. So I totally understand. I'm sure you've got, you know, a large variety of stuff to catch up on. Why is there a bird inside their apartment? Am I missing something? Yeah, I'm probably going to do one more bag. We'll see how big the bag is. Maybe 2. Oh, choose between the 3 stickers. Alright, so I'm not going to choose any of them for right now, because I want to wait until I decide on what I'm doing. I did put the stickers on the wall pieces. Sorry, I know you guys. I put the stickers here. This is actually a really cool printed tile, but I think I've seen this before. But I put the picture of Manhattan and the picture of the boxing kangaroo on this side, but I haven't done, or I'm not going to do the door or any of the most of the other stickers unless they're appropriate, and then after I start, or once I start combining it into the central perk build, which that I may modify a little bit, because of course I haven't done an elevator or anything like that in the build. But we will see. We will see. We will see. like you did with Seinfeld. Yeah. Well, I already have the central perk built. In fact, let me get that. I already have this built up. I'm gonna take off the headset. I probably have enough, but I don't want to pull just in case. A little dusty. Hold on, I gotta get it camera ready. Ah! Suck. I'll fix it. That I think I just need to pull off. Alright, here's my central perk already. I kind of went with a semi-corner build. All right, so here's the central perk build. So of course I left this section over here open, and available. This sign actually goes here, but I accidentally collapsed these parts in. Oh, that was stupid. It didn't bust anything. I probably need to revamp this because I probably have the parts now. I don't know why I didn't just use that piece. Okay. Anyway, so all right, so this is the central collapse, I know, right? So this is the central park that I have, and I left the two top floors open because I didn't know what the build was going to entail. Because I built this when I got the central perks, and then we kind of got rumors that we were going to get the apartments. So I was like, all right, well, I'm not going to mess around with it too much as far as interior, because I didn't know what this was going to be like. And then, of course, this came out, and I just haven't gotten around to actually building it or finishing it. So this is the central perk that I've created in lieu. Obviously, the bottom floor is completely done. I have been thinking I obviously need to expand on this section here, and then and go from there. So that's kind of what I'm going to be working with. Now I'm going to modify this, of course, because I need to adapt certain aspects because I think these apartments might be bigger than this. So, but we'll see. I mean, because it's not, I don't think it's much bigger, but it is bigger. I mean, if you really look at the scale, I mean, I think I can work with it, but we'll see. We'll see. And like I said, since that one section kind of popped off on me, I'll probably end up redoing that, that floor. But like I said, we'll kind of see, what pops into my brain. I mean, you guys know me. I don't have much of a brain for things to pop into, so probably a bit of adaptation, but I'm sure you'll make it fit in and work well. Yeah. I mean, it's not much adaptation. I think if I remember right in pictures, there is actually a lot of room in this build in regards to where's that piece? In regards to like spacing around the flooring, so I can always condense it. I kind of had to condense the Seinfeld apartment a little bit, so it's obviously something that I'm not, I haven't already done. I'm not seeing the piece, so I will move on, and then hopefully I find it later. I would think there would be 2 of those pieces, but I'm not seeing them at all. So we'll see. As far as MOCs in general, I have a bunch that I still need to do. I still have the Creator 3-in-1 Castle. I have the rebrickable castle itself. I have what? That is a tight fit. That is a very tight fit. Anyway, I have the Monkey Kid Mountain, Fruit Mountain. I have the Castle 3 or the Creator 3-in-1 Castle. I have the Disney Castle to change into the costume shop. I have my underwater, section to do. I got a lot. Crazy because I'm still not seeing those pieces. Ah, there they are. I'm like, there should be 2 of them, first thing. And then they should be very easy to spot, especially at this point. My next area to start working on will be my limited airport space. I gotcha. Yeah, I'm still torn about the whole airport thing. One, I mean, it takes up a lot of inventory. I mean, we both know there's one person out there. I mean, he has a city, but if you really look at it, it's just mainly all airport. So airports are a little bit difficult. I think if I do an airport, it's gonna be like a small, you know, more like just like a helicopter. But like I said, that's if I even do it. I mean, I don't know that I will. They are. I'm taking the Robin Hood Brix approach and really going more of a facade route and not going full, have a full runway and stuff. Yeah. I mean, like, because that's the thing, too. It's like, even the Marvel stuff, you know, because you know I build a lot of Marvel. Like, a lot of that stuff, there's helicopters and helicarriers and all that kind of fun stuff. So it only makes sense for me to have some kind of airport, right? But since most of those are like helicopters, I think it would be good just to have like more of a smaller airport instead of having like, because I won't ever get the big planes. I mean, even, I don't know, even if I got like a 75,000 square foot warehouse, it's just, I mean, it takes up, to be accurate and all that, it takes up a lot of inventory and a lot of space. So that's why I'm like, I'm not sure that I would ever do one. I mean, and yeah, the Robin Hood Brix, like, I like what he did with his. I do think it's a little small, but I love the details that he included and incorporated. That's really cool, like what he did with those. But I mean, it's still a difficult thing. So, one. Yeah, I think for your scale, I can see it being a tad small, but I love it because it's perfect to my own city scale. No, I mean, it's just hard because, like, okay, so if I'm being honest, his what he did with his airport is amazing, but it's not like the only you can only have. I think he only has one plane, and it's a small plane, and that's it. Versus like having a few different helicopters. I mean, yes, it's perfect for his city. It's perfect for what you've got going on. But I wouldn't want to go crazy with it. Like, I'm not that big into airplanes. You know, I don't wake up every morning dreaming about airplanes, and you know, I don't work at an airport. I don't, you know, get my jollies off on all that. So that's why I'm like, you know, for me, I mean, I just think, but for me, I do think it needs to have a couple landing pads and not just one. Against one of, he did, yeah, against one of the room walls. Yeah, no, I saw his. Like I said, I actually love what he did with it. It's just a matter of like, I would want more than one. I mean, even though I'm not, you know, I'm not big on it, I would still want more than just, you know, what the one he has. Like the one, what do they call it? Terminal, I guess you would say. I want to have one to kind of honor my dad who worked air traffic control for 25 years. That's awesome. And see, that's what's important. You're honoring, like, you know, your dad. That's fantastic, dude. I mean, my mom worked for McDonough Douglas. She worked there for 15 and a half years before they pretty much let everyone go and then ended up getting bought out by Boeing. But that's, I mean, McDonough Douglas is more military contracts, or was at least more military contracts than commercial. I mean, they started dabbing into the commercial just as they were kind of going under, but. See, I don't understand why they do that. That's so weird to me. That is so weird to me. I also do have a bit of a thing, at least for Lego airports. One of my first sets ever when I was a young kid was 85 yellow Lego airport. Nice, such a classic. That's cool. And see, that's what it's all about, and that's what it should be about. If you're into it, go for it. If you're like, but if you're not, like, then you know, it's not. You know, I mean, if you're not into it, don't do it. Like I said, trains and airports, I'm not big on, or space, I'm not big on. But I still respect the people who do. I'm just not big on it. Sorry. So to give you, I'm curious as to what they're gonna do with this. So I'm gonna flip this around and actually show you guys. So take a look. They have, unless they're planning on doing, you can't even see it. Unless they're planning on doing something with this, they have 2 random studs here. And I don't understand why they didn't just bring this wall all the way over. Like, that's gonna drive me nuts. I don't understand why they would do that. Now, maybe they have another plan for it, but like, as small as that space is and where it's located, why would they do that? Like, I don't understand why they would do that. And they did that on Seinfeld, where they had a bunch of empty pockets. And it was like, why? That's such a waste of space. Don't even build it. Sorry. I know I went off on a tangent there, but I just don't understand why they would do stuff like that. Man, I feel like it got colder. Lego, let's just put a few empty studs of space here and annoy folks, you know, just because we can. Yeah, like, I don't understand. I mean, if there's a reason for it, cool. But I mean, at least right now, at this junction in the build, I don't understand the reason behind it. So maybe, like I said, maybe there's a reason. Maybe, they're watching this going, chill, Scott, chill. You'll see it in the near future. I don't know. I know they're not watching this because the only person watching this is Matt. Oh. All those pieces I understand. I don't understand this one. Alright, so those are cool, but I gotta go back and look because where did that come into play? I don't even see where that comes into play at all. I just have a random 1x4 tile or plate, sorry. I don't see where that comes into play at all. Like there's nowhere where I'm adding a 1x4. Did you miss a step? I'm looking right now, but I don't even see where they add a 1x4. Oh. It was just recently. Oh, I didn't catch that. It goes on the back of this. I'm like, I don't remember them. Alright, so cool. We have a couple nano figs, which I'm excited about. And then a printed tile, a 1x1 black tile and plate, and then those two pieces there. Cool. So those will go in that stack right there. It's 11 o'clock. I'm on bag 5, so I'm gonna go ahead and hold off. So I'll go ahead and stop it there. I'll go live on Twitch later this afternoon, and then we will do bag 5 then. Cool. All right, sweet. So I will be doing that. That'll be a lot of fun. I'm gonna go grab me some lunch and go to the restroom and all that kind of jazz. Oh, ugh. All right. Yeah. I got through 4 bags. 4 bags out of 14. So we got, a good chunk left. So yeah, I'm super excited for it. All right, guys. So, thanks for being here, Matt. I really do appreciate all the love and support, my friend. I'm glad you had a good vacation and glad you're back rocking things out. For those of you watching this after the fact, if you haven't already, go check out Brix. He live streams, he does mocks, builds, all that kind of fun stuff on his channel. He is on both YouTube as well as on Twitch, so go ahead and check him out under Brix. He is, I believe, live streaming this afternoon. You're live streaming this afternoon still, right? 3 p.m. my time, 6 p.m. your time. So 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. So definitely check that out. Give him a like, share, subscribe, all that kind of fun stuff. And with that, thanks for being here. I really do appreciate it. And we will see you next time on 36 Brix.
Hey everybody, thank you so much for joining me here on the live stream. It was an amazing experience. I love hanging out with you guys.
I gotta redo this.
I feed off your guys' energy.
I've been meaning to re-record
so
this.
many people like
so I'm gonna.
yourself
I've been skipping a lot of them because I need to re-record.
It really pumps me up and gets me going. So time.
Yo, Ty, sorry, man, I'm heading out. I will be live streaming on Twitch later this evening. I will keep you guys posted in Discord.
Hey Brickheads, ships on both Patreon and YouTube, and we will see you next time on 36 Bricks. Ooh, this one's cool. Check this one out. I agree, that one's cool. This one's awesome. Ooh, I like this one. I just can't stop watching. Well, I like them all, and I'm gonna subscribe. Can you do the same? Please like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time on 36 Bricks.